Good morning, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyachtsales.net. This morning we're looking at a gorgeous 2000 Hinckley picnic yacht, what some people call the classic picnic yacht. You can see it behind me, flag blue hull, white boot top, red bottom, full bimini. The key thing to this boat though is the engine, the Yanmar 420 diesel, and the Hamilton jet drive were just fully serviced, rebuilt. Everything was done. It's like starting new. Hey, let's go take a closer look. I think you're gonna like this one. All right, we're looking at the starboard side. See the full bimini. That does fold back. The blue all grip top sides are in good shape. No scrapes. Scratches, looks good. Teak's in decent shape. Probably needs a couple more coats of varnish for next season just to maintain it. As mentioned, the Hamilton jet drive was just fully serviced. The wear ring, the impeller was sent out for a rebuild. All the moving parts serviced, tested. I just brought it here this morning and it made 28 knots at around 3250, and the engine was fully rebuilt as well. Check the listing for the description of all the work that was done. I mean, if you had to have that done at Hinckley or anywhere, it's probably $40,000 in work. And these boats being year 2000 boats, if they haven't had that done yet, they're probably due. So this anchor, there is a windlass, and the stainless anchor and the roller hinges back and hides away in the anchor locker. So it's out right now, but it can get right out of the picture. Give it a cleaner look up on the bow. Let's go take a look. Okay, I just stepped aboard the teak steps. Those are removable. They can go on either side depending on your dock situation. First thing I want to point out are the cushions are all new. It is a navy and gray pinstripe material. And you see I got the little backrest for the chaise lounge here out, and that's adjustable. Right now you can sit forward here or use it more like a chaise lounge aft, or there's some other holes to move that so you can kind of swap it around. And in the back we got a little coffee table. It's flipped up now, but that flips down, and or there's another cushion that goes on it that extends kind of the outer bed area, sun bed if you want. Here's our transom seats, also with that new cushion. Nice thing about this boat is the full bimini. So lots of shade, protection from the weather, which I'm finding more people want these days. They prefer that over the blaring sunshine. But if you do want the sun, it all folds back and lives in the back here if you want it. We got two shore power cords because this boat does have air conditioning. They don't all have air conditioning. So you have two 30 amp shore power inlets. While we're out here, let's look at the teak. It's in good shape right now, no flaking. It's the kind of teak where you're gonna have to add a few coats every year to maintain it. So it's good to go right now. So as mentioned, the air conditioning. The helm is also air conditioned. There's your vent. And so you would close off the canvas right here and air condition this area, or reverse cycle heat, which is pretty nice in the spring and the fall to extend your season. Nice mate seat and co-pilot seat, also in that new fabric. The captain's chair is in a white vinyl, showing a few little checks on the seam here. It's all serviceable, it works fine, and it is adjustable, slides forward and aft. Now for electronics, this boat has the original electronics, and it doesn't all work great. So we're gonna say probably the next owner is gonna upgrade to the new digital radar and the nice, you know, big Garmin display or whatever your favorite thing is. The North Star GPS chart plotter did work. The screen's a little dim, but it works, and the autopilot works, and they are tied together, so if you put a route in, the autopilot will follow the route, so that's pretty good for the older stuff. The VHF is not working right now, the old Marine VHF, so we carry the handheld. All the joystick control stuff works perfectly. The boat, you know, just ran exactly like it should after all the service it just had on the engine and the drive. And then this is a Raytheon radar, which works, but it's apparently the screen isn't real bright. So I'm just gonna say, you know, buy the boat, update the electronics, get the latest and greatest. It's good stuff. The speed and depth did work fine. And our electric panels out here. The boat was just gone through as well. Never mind just the engine and jet drive. But Marina did a full system check, went through everything. And all in all, it's pretty good. The windlass had an issue and it's being serviced right now. That should be repaired soon. Yeah, nice boat, a lot of room, 36 feet. A lot of room for entertaining your friends. It's funny, when we were driving here this morning, coming up the Mystic River, everybody checks this boat out. You know, if you've ever seen a Hinckley picnic boat on the water, you can't help it. They're just so gorgeous. The lines are beautiful. And everybody's looking, everybody's waving, they're giving thumbs up, and it's really kind of quite an experience to own one of these. So it's the kind of boat that if you can afford it, you know, everybody should have one of these for a little while just to enjoy the whole experience of owning a Hinckley. It's really special. Okay, let's go down below and take a look. First off, the companionway door looks good. It's in good shape. And this flips up. And I don't know, I think some of these have like a little gas strut right there that holds this up. This one doesn't have it, and I don't see any holes like where there used to be one. But it wouldn't be a bad little thing just to hold that up, give you a little more room getting in and out. To port, we've got the galley. Microwave, Adler Barber refrigeration, stainless sink, 2-burner Force 10 propane stove with a cutting board, 2 lockers, hanging lockers, one to port, one to starboard, and then we've got our large bed area, and that triangular piece does remove if you need more standing room, and then you put it in for sleeping. This is the cushion that goes out on the table to extend the sunbed out there. And of course we have air conditioning down here as well. As many of you have probably seen, the Lumar hatches can get this checking, and a couple of the Lumar hatches on this boat have that. Now that's all replaceable. It's just bolt-on stuff if you want. It's not a structural issue, it's just cosmetic. It still lets the light in, but it's just not as clear. So you can fix that up if you want. Lumar has those pieces. Easy to do. There's our stereo. And we'll take a look at the head. Nice wood countertop, all varnished. And we have a vacuum flush toilet. No odors in here. Everything's pretty clean on this boat. And like I said, everything's working well. It's a good one. Oh, by the way, we do have a battery charger and an inverter. And here's our solenoid for the propane stove. You got outlets. They do little storage bins here under the stairs. Here's our flares, handheld spotlight. There's some storage under that compartment outside. You do have the teak flag mast with an ensign that looks real nice, and there's also the flag mast for up in the bow. That's at home right now. It has this New York Yacht Club burgee on it. The burgee will not come with a boat. but the flag mast will. Hey, let's take a look at this Yanmar 420. This is the 2000 original engine, and it was just fully rebuilt. Everything that bolts on the outside of this engine came off, was either refurbished or replaced as needed. The engine was painted, and the valves were adjusted as well. And it's got a clean bill of health. Everything runs well, meets full RPMs, does everything it's supposed to. It really ran well on the way here. I think I've got a little live footage that I'll splice in here so you can see the boat running. But that's a big deal. Between the engine being rebuilt and the jet drive being rebuilt, that's a big plus of this boat right here. You can buy this boat with peace of mind that you're going to be able to go quite a long time before any major service. Alright, we're cruising at around 22 knots, 2,800 RPMs. The engine sounds really good. It's all rebuilt. Beautiful morning for a ride in a nice Hinckley picnic boat. Wide open throttle. Right. It's like a little over 3,200. Still climbing. 26 and climbing, 27. 27.6, almost 28 knots. At like 3250. Once again, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. I'd love to show you this gorgeous 2000 Hinckley picnic boat. Or if you're in Mystic, make your way to Red 36 Restaurant. It's tied up at the dock here for the next few months. We're hoping to get it sold before it gets hauled out for the winter. So you can help yourself to a look at the outside and then just count on this video for the inside. And between the two, you're good to go. Make an offer. Let's get this thing done. All right. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.